Hey everyone, I'm going to review a play after I played my game. I hope I learned something from it myself and probably got a good analysis of what I did wrong, what I could do better, and probably what my opponent did wrong or could do better. So I'm playing Leela, which means as soon as an agenda is scored I can bounce back an unrest piece of unrest installed card, which can be an ice or something in the server or an upgrade or whatever, anything. Um, he is playing Titan Transnational, which allows him to get one extra uh, agenda counter on every agenda which is scored. So let's start the game. It's 18 minutes, but I run at full speed, so it's only 9 actually. Yeah, but before we start, we are at my second, at my first turn. He installed, and did a hedge fund. So he currently has 9 credits, 2 cards out. I think this play isn't really great because there's so many threats from a criminal player, or well, especially from a criminal player, but probably also from many others, like a legwork. Many people run a legwork. Account siphon maybe not so much, but against Leela you can pretty much guarantee that she'll run account siphon and legwork. So leaving this open, I don't think it's a great idea. This has to be a tremendous good card, and it's probably an agenda to justify this play, because you give me so much information. If I legwork or just run, like suppose I have a Desperado, I can install Desperado, run 3 times, and just see what your deck is up to. Do you run Scorched, maybe, or is the kill deck? Are you just trying to score? What's the idea behind the deck? And I think it's really important to know, because the biggest problems, I think, for example, if you run against an NEH deck, is this deck going to kill me, or is he just going to want to fast advance? Is it a mid-season deck? Isn't it a mid-season deck? And once you know that, I think it's like so much more. It's such a great benefit if I know when I go into a game what kind of archetype my opponent is playing, because I can just ditch my Blastcreed, for example, if he doesn't if he doesn't want to kill me, or yeah, I can just run anything and score any agenda if I know he doesn't have mid seasons. But otherwise, it's pretty difficult. So I think this is not a great play. Probably if this is an Atlas, then yeah, it would be good. But also he leaves R&D open, which, well, I don't know how many agendas it run, but it could be dangerous. So let's see what I do. I think I should. Well, I know I will legwork, but I think that's a good play, because then I immediately know what kind of cards he has in his hand. So yeah, let's legwork. All right. Now I have to retrieve Orion, hedge fund, wormhole. So I know he has no agendas in hand, and I know exactly what he has in hand. So yeah, second yeah, run here. Now I got an agenda here, so getting an agenda here is pretty unfortunate for him. But it's also a risk, though, if you leave it open. He had to. Well, he has. You have seen he had at least 3 ice in hand, because here was an ice and 2 in hand. So he could have placed somewhere, It's still probably not the best, but I would have put this ice over here and put like the wormhole or the Orion, doesn't really matter. Put it over here. Probably the wormhole though. Yeah, I think I would put the wormhole here. Because then, if I go in, I definitely won't lag work at least, so I might just face check and see what it is. Or I just go here. Yeah, it's just a little bit, it puts the runner a little bit more under pressure. But if you are, for example, Genteki, then it might be an option not to ice up your HQ, but still I would up HQ. So now we can run here, and I score another agenda. So it's not even like, it's not that huge, I think, this agenda for him. It's nice, but it's not too great. Last click, I run R&D again, which I think it's a good thing. It's free. However, you can argue that I probably should install something, though. Well, I can't install this. I could have installed this, but I don't get an immediate benefit out of it. So I think checking is pretty good. Now it's his turn. He hedge runs again, we knew that. So this is probably the... I don't know. So what does he do? He hedge funds, places an ice, and again doesn't put any money here. Maybe this is now the chances that I actually have an account siphon are pretty low, because I would have probably account siphoned him the last turn. This is probably this ice, so I can actually pretty much guarantee this ice I can just face check without having to do anything. It's probably a barrier. So I installed this first. I think that's a good idea because I have to draw anyways, and then draw, and I drew my corroder. So what would I want to do now? I think I should take some money. There's no need for me to run here. I know everything. I could run here, but yeah. Oh, I took money. That's great. I think that's a good play. So this is either the wormhole or the Orion, or maybe something else he drew. So if it's the Orion, he can res it now. Oh, now he can't anymore. So and I probably don't want him to res the Orion. Oh, I'm looking for the Orion right now. Let's see. Right now it really doesn't matter if he reses the Orion. The only thing which matters why I don't want to res it is that in the future it's probably pretty annoying that I can into HQ, at least not for a very, very big price. So I think it's pretty, yeah, I think it's good enough for him to put the ice wall on here. And this could also be the wormhole or the Orion, I don't know. How do I continue my turn? I'm not paying too much attention, am I? Maybe I should put it a little slower. So now he invests a lot again in here. And I don't think this is the best play. This is probably the wormhole, I would imagine. So this is a great play. Just install, run C2 cards. I can't trash anything though because I'm that broke. But I think it's okay because I get the 2 next turn. So right now I have a pretty big choice to make. If this is the wormhole, he can res it for free, and there's no way I will ever get past this. So I think I should give this up. I could run, but he would just res it and that's it. If it's an Orion, he could also res it, because now it's 15 minus 9, which is 6, and he has 7. That would be disastrous for me, because then I would also lose my corroder. I could get another one, but why risk it? Either one of these is an Orion, so I don't think it's worth it. So instead I should just draw it, try to get some money going. I draw a lead work, which isn't too good at this time, probably. I think but then I draw a kitty and immediately use her. I think that's a good idea. So he installs another card, and what does he do? Okay, advance. So yeah, what I didn't mention is I know he has a Trick of Light. And that's a pretty nice combo, I guess, because you can res the eyes, and then you have advanced eyes with advancements on it, which you invested in, which doesn't do too much. Oh, there I see another, or the same Trick of Light, probably. So yeah. Right now I know everything, he can res everything. So I think my best plan is to get him to score this, and then just get rid of one of those. Probably this one, because then I can get in here for free. But he knows, so he probably doesn't have to score this. But he should be aware that I might run inside job, which I in fact do. So this turn was just building up my economy. So he scores it, and yeah, it is back. I would probably have just, if I were him, I think I would have used this, because your server's empty anyway. So why don't you use Trick of Light to get a double over Advanced Atlas? It puts so much pressure on me. I still don't know if he runs a kill deck or not, but you can just use it to get, for example, your economy cards out of R&D and get some economy going. Because without economy, and you notice he will be, I think probably all game be pretty low in money. So I think an over Advanced Atlas with the Trick of Light is pretty good. Though he might have like other plans, I don't know. Maybe he has 2 Trick of Lights and wants to fast advance a 4-pointer, I don't know. So let's pause here. I go in and find another firmware updates. And then I find its satellite grid, which I don't trash at this time. And I'm still in doubt if it's good or not. But I think it's... I think I shouldn't. I should probably have trashed this. Because this will save him, depending on how big the server is, save him like 5 gold probably. But I decided against it, and that, I don't know, it's not too bad, but... So now I'm going to do this. So I must agree it's probably unlucky for him that I got another agenda. But there's always that risk, so that would be another good case why he should Trick of Light this. Because now there are 3 money of him and install, so it's 4 turns and 3 money goes down the drain. I end my turn clicking on Katie. So right now he installs for credit. Well, he should have spent an extra credit though. I didn't notice it then. Yeah. Well, that's okay. Can happen. I didn't notice it either. So right now I have a lot of money. I'll decide to run here because he can't res anything besides a wormhole, and a wormhole doesn't do too much. And I even thought he couldn't res this because I didn't know this was only one, or I did know but I forgot. So he could res this for 1 credit, which he shouldn't have. I noticed now, and I'm at a wormhole, which gets endurance, so I can't get past it. So right now, I think I'm thinking what I should do. Eventually, which, well, I know I play the game, I will install the Fem on here, which is, I think, okay. But probably I should have done it last turn. So I have no idea what this is actually. But he is so poor. He is so extremely poor. So right now I think I should install, just to pressure him, install the Fem and get running. What's also nice is that this doesn't do too much against me, because I can just de-res it, but he can res this for free anyway, so Critium Grid, yeah, I think I should trash that. I am rich enough, though. Wait, I think this is a misplay from me, because I'm so eager to get rid of the Critium Grid. I think the better play would have been to install the Fem on this and just keep pounding him. He is super poor. He can't do much, and I keep the pressure up. So installing this, I don't know why. I think that's also a mistake. I think, yeah, there wasn't too much else to do. So, but it's, I pretty much have enough money, you know. So right now, I hope I install the Fem now, because now I still have the money to do it. Oh, instead I draw. Well, I draw for 1 credit. Ah, there we go, yeah. So, do that and go in. It only cost me 2 credits, and I can yeah. So right now he's retrieving something. Can't remember what he... Oh, he gets a firmware update. So this is also a mistake, I think. I have no idea why. I think he overvalues the firmware updates. Another trick of light and a Simone de Jong, which I think I don't trash now. So what I should do now is, instead of I think I click for Katie. Yeah, I know he has an agenda in hand, so I should legwork here, right? We know he can't rest this, so if I just legwork it, I can even bounce this card. So this should definitely have been a legwork for me, because we know he has the agenda, and he probably has more agendas because we don't know what's in his hand. So yeah, this is pretty nice with his fast advance. I like that. I like this play. So I still know the top card, and I don't want to spend money. I would just want to get money. So now he's installing, and there's the Margiel, which we knew, and he will get a bunch of money right now. So right now there are two things I can do. He can res this, and I can break it. So it would be nice for me to just run here, let him res it, and immediately get this on him down. So, but yeah, especially when I have this, you know. But it's like, yeah, I think I should have done this first. Because if he reses it, and I can break, I know for sure, then it's such a disaster for his economy. So there's the win. I didn't need all the agendas, but yeah. So that's GG. Yeah, so I think I should have probably run here first. See what happened, if he rests or not. And then go here eventually. I shouldn't even have drawn a card first. So, and yeah, maybe he didn't have the best deck. I don't know, or he didn't have the best draws, but he also made some pretty crucial mistakes, which made the game easier for me. Well, and it's also, of course, if I get this agenda out here, it's really, you know, it's really lucky for me that I got the agenda, but it's also pretty greedy from him to make this deal. He had a hedge fund in hand, 3 pieces of ice, Wormhole, Orion, Ice Wall, and what was his 5th card? He had an Orion, Wormhole, Ice Wall, 2 hedge funds, oh, and the agenda. So why don't you just Ice Wall on R&D, then Orion the R&D, Ice Wall your headquarters, and then a hedge fund. And then next turn you can install the Wormhole and hedge fund here and then install this, unless I didn't run here. But if I run somewhere, then I think that would have been so much better, and it would have been in such a great position. Anyways, thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time.